Here is a quick Google Keep, Google Docs, Bitmoji mashup. So first of all, I want to make sure I have some Bitmojis that I want. So if you click on your Bitmoji and you can search, but say I just want this one, I'm going to right click and I'm going to save the image. And then I'm going to go into my Google Keep and I am going to take a note and just add image. And then I'm going to get one of these images that I have and go ahead and add it, and then I can pin that if I want it to stay on the top. Then I'm going to go over to my document. So in this document I want to give feedback, and there are a couple different ways of doing it, but I'm going to use Google Keep. So I can be in editing mode or I can be in suggesting mode, and I will show you both ways. If you don't see Google Keep on the side here, click on the little arrow on the bottom. So see, it's hidden. Now I can see it. So I'm going to open up Google Keep, and I have all of my notes in here that I can access. So if I have certain comments that I've been saving, I'm going to be able to insert those. So I'm just going to insert a Bitmoji in this first one, and I am in just regular editing mode. So when I grab that, you should see that little yellow line, little yellow box. It's going to add my Bitmoji. Obviously that's way too big, so I'm going to grab a corner. I'm going to shrink that up. Right now it's in a good place, but it could have been like in the middle here, so you can move that around. And I just deleted it. If you are over here and you can't drag it over, make sure that you hit done so it's closed. So I'm going to go ahead and add that again and resize it. When I click on it, I get my little blue boxes so I can grab a corner and resize it. So what is different about editing and suggesting is if I'm a student or a peer looking at this, this might be kind of hidden for me. For example, if I add my rubric here, it kind of just blends in with my writing. But if I go to, go back in here, if I go to suggesting, and I'm going to have to click on that to get back to my Keep. If I go to suggesting and I drag that down here, you can clearly see it's separated, so the person reading it knows exactly what I put in. They can read it, they can do whatever it says, and then they can close that out and you see it disappears, as opposed to this remaining. So depending on how you want your feedback to look inside of there, you can add all kinds of Bitmojis and links, but here's a simple one: corrections needed, please reread this paragraph. So maybe I would insert that somewhere in writing, and then they would get that, and then they can close it after they're finished. They could maybe send me some kind of message with that. So that is the difference between editing and suggesting. So you can add your Bitmojis, you can add your comments, any kind of information that you want to add in this document. So very easy to use. Give it a try.